Hey guys, Draginath here with a battle with Hazardous from the Clan Deity forums. I just was looking for a battle and he obliged, so I decided to bring out my legendary rain team for it. Um, I send out my Toxic Crooked, he brings out a Roserade, and I'm gonna set up rain, which is what this rain team is about. I know he's a strange lead, but he sleep powders me, which is annoying, and I'm sleeping for that turn. He set up toxic spikes, and I get a nice one-turn sleep, and I'm able to set up my rain, which is vital to this team's layout. And now I'm gonna switch here to my Fione to take the poison from the spikes while he sleep powders, and hydration is gonna cure me. So now I'm switching back to Toxic Croak to get rid of the toxic spikes while he leaf storms me. It does a significant amount of damage, even though I resist it. But I get a nice little heal from my dry skin, and he sleep powers me again. But this time I actually wanted it, so he can't be sleeping any of my more substantial Pokemon. So I'm switching out now, and I go to what I believe is my Electivire while he brings in a Scizor. I know immediately that I need to get out of there, just in case I get smacked, and I bring in my Zapdos while he Swords Dances. Here, I'm gonna go for a T-Bolt, but he switches. I'm guessing he was fearing someone like HP Fire, and which is obvious based on what he brought in, and T-Bolt does a nice amount of damage. He goes ahead and explodes, and Zapdos is gonna take it pretty well, and get a nice amount of he survives with a nice amount of health, which I was very glad about. And he brings back in his Scizor, and I'm just going to T-Bolt it now while he Swords Dances. And I get more HP. It really wasn't that good of a move. He Bullet Punches, I resist, and Life Orb damage plus T-Bolt is going to take out his Scizor. So yeah, 2 Pokemon down. Zapdos here is really useless. I'm just gonna use him as Death Fodder to get a free switch in. I don't know what his HP was. It was neutral damage against Zapdos, so I don't know if I should be afraid of it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I bring in my Ludicolo here. I know I can, I know I can take any hit from it that he could dish out, so I just set up a free rain. Luckily, I got a nice miss from his Leaf Storm, which is a little bit less damage I'll have to deal with later. And he hits me the second time with Leaf Storm, and I know now that Ludicolo has a lot of special attack, plus Rain. Surf is going to do a significant amount of damage, regardless of his resistances. And now after he takes the first Leaf Storm, and now he's taking another one, he's definitely going to survive because of the special defense drop. So now I'm just trying to spread around as much damage as I can. And right about now, my clip is going to jump because Windows Movie Maker is somewhat of a retarded program. I don't know what's wrong with it. I can't fix it. But you're going to see the same clip again. He switches back out to a Togekiss, and I surf it, and it does about half, which again goes back to Ludicolo's power. This thing is just so beastly. I'm going to surf again and bring him down to his last limbs while he hits me for an air slash to take out my Ludicolo. So thank you, Ludicolo. I'm glad I had you while I did. It's massive damage. Massive AoE is always the best. I bring in my Electivire. Enough of my nerdy rant. I'm going to bring in my Electivire to try and hit him with an Ice Punch. I knew he was going to switch to something to resist Thunder Punch, so I just went for something else. And it did surprisingly little, which I was very surprised about. Even though I know it has beastly defense, for super effective, it did like nothing. He sets up a sub, and I'm trying to break it, and still my Ice Punch did not break it, which was saddening. And he's gonna EQ my Electivire into the dust. It's very strange that I didn't break, but whatever. I surf, guaranteed to break four times weakness. You're not surviving that. Megacorn, I'm gonna take that very well. No stab, and he's gonna switch out here to this thing. Here I messed up. I should have gone for a rain. If I had rain up, I would have definitely have won. If you'll see that later on in the vid. But he hits me with Leaf Storm. That's taking out my Fione. And now I bring in the leader of this team, Kingdra, my beastliest Pokemon. This thing just has 6-0'd so many, and people will tell you that this thing is extremely dangerous. Thanks to the special attack drop, Leaf Storm's not going to do that much damage to me, and I'm just going to kill him with a Stab Surf. And here is where you're going to see. Here he's just going to bring in the newbiest of Pokemon, Cresselia. I mean, that thing is just so broken and so annoying and vexing. I don't know why anybody uses it. Will never use a Cresselia, but it looks like he's just trying to get some damage up on me while I take him out with a Final Surf. He T-waved me, which is really gonna be. You're gonna see in a second how vexing it is, and he's gonna hit me with an Aura Sphere, which is obviously gonna take out my Kingdra. So much for that strategy. But he's down to his last limbs. I have one poke, he has two. Bring back in my last guy, Treeborn, and I get another one-turn sleep, and I'm able to pull off a Stone Edge. If that had missed, I would have been so sad. But now it's 1-1. I've seen from prior investigation that my physical attacks aren't going to really do much because this thing looks like it's defensive. Brick Break, even super effective, it's not going to kill it, and he's going to EQ me for the win. Bye-bye, Toxie. So yeah, good game, man. And rate, comment, subscribe, guys. I'm going to be having a few more vids in the near future, like very near future, like